to skip the
Hell
prologue?
yes.
Bypassing the prologue.
Sorry folks, this is just such unnecessary for me anyways. I'll promise not to skip too much, if not anything else. The entire thing, it's just I do not want to do that. Yeah, this is like literally the worst part of the game right here. Is just this whole beginning thing you do in Peragus 2. Like right here, if you can get past this part, you're gonna have a great time in this game. Okay, so if you're wondering why you just skipped that loading screen, no, it's not because my Xbox is really fast. I'm cutting them out because I have so many save files on my Xbox that the loading screens take so long to do. And this is just the beginning of the game. The farther you get into it, the longer the loading screen gets. So I'm just going to edit them out, save you guys the trouble of having to go through each one of them. I will still have to, obviously, but yeah. Make the vids shorter a little bit. I'll be able to put more in. So here you are, you're in Peragus 2 mining facility. The little T3 droid that we were gonna do the prologue with steered us into this place. Alright, here's my character. Yep, he's black. Alright. Alright, so if we get hurt, we can just go heal back there. Yeah, this is literally the worst part of the game. It's not really hard. I guess it's kind of tricky the first time you're going through it. Now this is just like routine for me, but this is like so boring. The setting is just horribly boring. Alright, so we need a plasma torch. Let's go try and find one. Okay, med packs are like the potions of the game. They heal you up. Alright, and this is the one of the many computers you see throughout the game. You can access logs and stuff, so let's do that.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the KOTOR tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Peragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to... Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially KOTOR, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the KOTOR tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics. Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them, and moved them down to maintenance. But we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay! Everyone evacuate!
Alright, and you get those from time to time. I'm probably going to play through all of them. Unless there's like a shitload of them on a computer, I might skip some of them. But sometimes you do need to read through those to get clues to what you need to do. That's why I always read through them. Okay, those are the logs. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. When you upgrade stats like treat injury, you can get an option right there. That's a treat injury exclusive option when you have high enough treat injury. You can check the last treatment request. So it says a lethal dose of sedatives was administered to all the tanks, included number 3. There's no record of who ordered it. So basically what it's saying is we were poisoned. We have enough computer skills to try and track the treatment request, but we need spikes, computer spikes. We don't have any. It's at the bottom of the screen. We have 0. Alright, let's do some functions. We can look through cameras and all that stuff. That's the more camera we need to open. Let's unlock it. And we have a computer skill right here, unlock medical storage room. We don't need any spikes, so we can just do that. And I guess that's it. Ah, workbenches. Okay, here we go. I usually don't read the journals too much, so because I already know what to do mostly. This is a lab station where you can fix up like med packs and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get some of the supplies. Alright, we got med packs and chemicals. We'll fuck around with this later. Let's get going. We're wasting too much time. Alright. Alright, so she seems dead. And we found a plasma torch.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead.
And you can always choose different dialogue options most of the time. Like I said, I'm gonna mostly do light side. So the way you talk to people will shift your light and dark side alignment. So if you're rude as hell to somebody, you're gonna obviously go to the dark side. If you're nice and kind and courteous to them, you're gonna go light. Doesn't really matter right here. Just pick whatever. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Alright, let's be a little bit of a smartass with her.
I confess I know little more than you do. I do not know where here is. I do recall rescuing you. The Republic ship you were on was attacked, and you were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt. Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down. I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave. We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed. You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Alright, here we go. We get some exclusives right here. Persuade. The patients in the medbay were killed on a lethal dose of sedatives. Any idea how it happened? The miners in the medbay were murdered. Know why? I like this one better.
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
Alright, so you either get a success or a fail when you try to persuade or intimidate somebody. If it's a success, it obviously worked. And if it says fail, then you need to try something else or you just can't do it. There's some options in the game. You can try to persuade them as much as you can, but it'll always be an automatic fail. I don't know why they do that. It's kind of gay. I like this one better.
Very well. If they do not find us first, be watchful. I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Alright, somehow we got a light side point through all that. Alright, so that's her name, Kreia. It's an old woman. Alright, we need to... Alright, let's stop here for a sec.